Hello, beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away. This is going to be for the next 2 weeks. Let's see what we have here. 1, 2, 3 different pathways I see right away. But these are not the pathways that you're going to travel. Can be people coming towards you like friends. And it seems like some of you might be meeting with some people in the halfway. I also see someone that's really strange. You can see someone is wearing like a suit. You see his face and he has kind of looks like a beanstalk. You see, I don't know if you ever seen a beanstalk growing. Kind of looks like also tomato stalk as well. So this can be someone on the stages of development that you might be allowing into you don't want to allow into your life because they're staying outside your comfort zone here. The second week, this person might be like right outside your door and might be asking for a second chance for some of you. And I feel like there's a next pathway has something different for you. Maybe it's time to, if this person is patient enough to wait for you, if they are honest, they wouldn't mind if you take a little bit longer to see what are options available. This doesn't mean that just disclosing it to them that's saying that I have multiple options. This can be like this too. Maybe you have a job interview, a couple of them, back to back, and one of the prospects might tell you, okay, we might consider you for the next round, or we might call you back, and they might actually give you a heads up that, okay, we might want to see you again, but not 100% clarity. That's why I feel like this is outside still yet. And then you have two things actually coming up. This doesn't mean that, oh, because they gave me half of a confirmation, so I should just give up my search and just settle in and wait for them to get back to me. I feel like this is the similar energy to that, okay? Because you don't have full commitment. Maybe you don't have to wait for them to show up and come back and just, you can just keep going with the other commitments, other interviews you have. By the way, if you're new here, this is Divine Light. And if you haven't already, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. Go ahead, hit subscribe. I'm also going to leave my email right here and in the description box. If you would like a private reading, send me an email there. Okay, what else we have inside here is, I see there's a clamshell inside of your heart space. It's not like I had one here. This is not like this. Okay, this is not a clamshell, but it's like a seashell. The clamshells are the ones that are like this bright color. There's the gems, the pearls actually growing in them. The pearl takes a time, and I think the pearl is also like little sands gathering and just growing and turning into that precious, beautiful bead. So this can be your clamshell in your heart. Maybe it's starting to gather some annoyances, okay? Because the sand, I feel like, is an annoyance to the clamshell. But the annoyances might be the parts that you're actually growing and expanding. And I feel like when you have patience, I know it sounds like maybe why you're feeling, why should I show patience to the things that are annoying me? This can be the annoyance of growth. This can be the annoyance of learning something, okay? And this can be the learning journey, might be the journey that you have stepped in already. So that's why I feel this can be something, maybe you're writing a book or you're learning a new skill. And while you're doing that, you might feel a little frustration because it can be a field that you have no clue. For example, I'm thinking maybe programming. It's really tedious and complicated if you don't really have no knowledge of it. But when you get the hang of it, starts to get fun. So that's what the clamshell in your heart is. And if you haven't started that kind of a journey, and if you have doubt, this is the clarity you're gonna get. Okay, you're gonna get annoyed, but you're gonna enjoy it at the end because the pearl is gonna be much more precious. I see there's a man's head right here. You can see, I don't know if you can see his chin, nose, and eye. The hair is not clear. It kind of looks like he's wearing a hat. Hat can symbolize this person's authority, knowledge, and they're looking at, there's a woman right here, or like a baby stuck up there and trying to pull some toys out of a cloud here. Cloud can indicate head in the clouds, a thought bubble. Someone might actually get stuck in the thought stage of something and they're not taking action. They're just playing with the toys, the ideas inside of the cloud. The masculine figure looking at them might be the one who can come up with a solution. And now I'm starting to think you might be that one. You might be the one saying, you know what, we need to go this way. If you want those toys to materialize, we need to just go to Toys R Us, okay? So not exactly. I don't know if they're still open. But still, what happens is I feel like you are the one that need to really step up. That's what the masculine energy symbolizes. That's you need to start giving direct orders. Okay, that's another thing with the masculine energy. Feminine energy has this complicated way of seeing things, like a cloud again, like a. I don't know if you ever seen or read the book Men from Mars, Women from Venus. I think that's kind of like that. And a man describes there like how men think it's like a straight line. The women thinks it's like a line is actually like has all like nuts and all that swirls and stuff. In this case, this is telling you to just think straightforward, okay? Because there's someone like their head is up in the clouds and you need to just maybe ground them. This doesn't mean their cloud doesn't have valuable ideas. It means that their action necessary. You might have that part of you, feminine part of you wants to play in the thought level as well. It seems like some part of it you can stay play with the thoughts in the cloud, but some part of it you can right now actively start taking action about it, and that's what it's actually calling for. We have here a cowboy hat on top of a mountain, so this can even be a land, something acquiring something big. Like the cowboy hat kind of reminds me of this big ranches with a lot of people, a lot of animals inside of it, and the hat symbolizes the authority that is managing that. So some of you might be getting a vision of the future, and that you might actually want to stay in the vision stage and see it as a dream. I had a dream last night. I was doing that stage, but it seems like it might have a bigger potential that you're not really seeing yet. Another thing with the cowboy hat authority, this can be a place maybe it's calling your name. You want to travel, a ranch that you want to go. I don't know if it's like, I know some apple orchards in the United States are available. You can go there, you can collect apples and stuff. I don't know if ranches give you that access, but this can be like a place calling your name for inspiration. When you get there, maybe it's going to give you an idea. Okay, I see there's a crowd appearing after that hat. That can be the place that in your mind it's going to materialize. You're going to find that place and go. This can also symbolize, I see there's a person who has a candle above their head, kind of looks like a Buddha figure above their head as well. It can be also your enlightenment, because Buddha kind of symbolize enlightenment. When you pursue that desire, it can turn into enlightenment moment. Okay, so I feel vision is different for everyone. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing here, because maybe you don't even have any cowboy hats around you, you don't have ranches around you. But this can symbolize a big land with a lot of animals, and someone is actually taking care of them. And the enlightenment moment is when you step into the crowd, you're going to have like a Eureka moment first on a subject, and which leads you to this person, which has like a massive T hat, kind of like an authority figure here again. There's a question mark in front of them, which is going to lead you towards that, okay? This can be a person of authority. There's another person behind them, kind of reminds me a little bit religious people, but this can be also the authorities that will maybe give you approval for something, okay? So our path actually crosses certain places, certain things, ideas, because there is something valuable in our soul development. And I feel like this can lead you to this person with the letter T. I want to mention also that letter T can be the first name or the last name of someone, which is a big authority, which can be also the authority might be actually treating you very well. Okay, your path may be leading you towards that authority here. Second week, I see there's a heart shape. For some of you, I felt this romantic relationship here. We have the Bambi, that little... what was the deer right there? Kind of looks like the roads are leading towards towards the enlightenment, towards the innocence. For some of you, I'm going to say maybe if you're so used to thinking in a certain way, which our world demands us to think of the unseen and which can include negative aspects of things, this is an innocent and positive aspect of something that you're not seeing. The enlightenment might actually show you, like when you have like that eureka, oh, now I understand moment, this can show you, okay, there's actually an innocent side to that. There's actually a playful side to this thing, okay? I know this sounds really ambiguous, it is to me, but I feel like this is also not only material sense, but also spiritual sense that you're uncovering certain things, why certain things happened in the first place, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see a mother holding, like playing with a daughter here or a child, let's say. Child kind of looks like dolphin. Dolphin represents the joy of that youngster. This desire is something coming very lightly. So this is something that you have been pushing and not happening. This desire might not be that, or it can be something that you have been pushing to make it happen, but maybe you're pushing the wrong door. Okay? Or you are maybe kicking, like trying to push the locked door. First, you need to find the key and unlock the door. And then when it opens, you're going to walk into it easily, okay? A mother taking care of here, a mother dolphin taking care of the baby dolphin right there. Kind of looks like a bear when I zoom in too. The baby bear can be someone who's like really exploring new things. And the mother taking care of it is actually supported. The exploration is supported. So I feel like some of you are wondering, if I step outside my comfort zone, will I see patience and understanding and support? Seems like that answer is yes, okay? Another thing, your half moon, there is a part of the things that you're not really seeing yet. Someone might be trying to pull a wool, like a coverage. You see there's someone pulling in front of your eyes, and that might be preventing you to see the truth of the matter. So you might be talking to maybe the wrong people for advice about certain things that you want, and maybe that's why you not knowing more is actually benefiting them. Okay, so this tells me Wayfarers lovers. So if maybe you're getting love advice from someone that doesn't have that love in their life that you're manifesting, maybe you need to change the course, the direction of the advice. Okay, you need to change the person maybe you're getting advice from, or where you're looking at. Okay, maybe you need to start looking behind the curtain here. Let's dive into your tarot now and see what that is going to tell you. Two of them wants to come in the first place. Victory with the 6 of Wands. Spirit of Pentacles is Knight of Pentacles energy. Spirit of Wands. Nymph of Cups. 8 of Pentacles, I was feeling like you need to learn something that is going to be tedious. You might not really like it initially, but then it's going to turn out okay. 8 of Pentacles is actually learning something new, expanding your knowledge about the subject. Spirit of Pentacles is coming with the 6 of Wands, I feel. Some things that you're accomplishing. Reclamation is the Devil. Okay. She reminds me of, I never seen the movie, but there is a movie by Marilyn Monroe, and she's like in the cowboy field like that, playing a guitar a little bit. She kind of reminds me of that movie, okay, here. She's leaving the choppy waters and moving towards the calmer shores here. She's going towards a peaceful environment. So what happens with the 6 of Wands is 6 of Wands is coming back from the war victoriously, and it seems like that's going to really... You see, this is a deer. I don't know the difference between guys. The deer, the elk is a male ones, I guess. Dove is the baby ones, I think. We have an elk, a power animal here. So you're coming back from the war victorious, whatever that you have fought, mental, physical, maybe spiritual. It is actually going to benefit. The benefit is starting to come. I don't know if this is a dinosaur egg, because Spirit of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles is what you're collected from this endeavor. You're going to start planting it, and what you plant is going to grow abundantly. Okay, that's a very good time. Reclamation here. This is your own energy, Capricorn. You can see that she has goat legs right there, which is, she has bat's wings right there. This is a spirit of ones is, okay, now this makes sense, is your passion, something that you're passionate about. You want to full force run towards it. However, your overthinking mind keeps telling you, okay, it's dangerous, don't do that, or maybe don't do that, go do something else, procrastinate, just pulling you off of your own path, okay? You just keep self-sabotaging maybe to going towards the fire. And we have here a lion even, which is going to give you a lot of power if you can execute that passion of yours, if you can follow, if you can pursue, if you can grow it. But something's within you, the goat, your stubborn side, maybe don't want to leave the environment that you're used to already, and you want to stay in that energy. That's why you don't want to go exploring another thing. But the thing is, I feel like you're not going to stay there for too long. You're going to find a way to really hype yourself up. Nymph of Cups is Page of Cups. You're going to offer something that is going to be fulfilling to yourself initially, which is going to maybe really attract the similar energies to you, that the energy that offers you something back is going to come forth, okay? The Witch is the Magician. Whatever you have in your hand is actually enough for you to make things happen. If you're thinking that you need many, many resources in order to get to where you want to go, that's what maybe this devil energy is whispering into your ear. That's not going to be the case. Whatever you have available is going to be enough for you to get what you desire. I see also here the Six of Swords can resonate with the 15, the devil card, because it seems like when you start to see the results of whatever, that when you go out there and use knowledge available, learn as much as you can about the subject that you're exploring, you're going to realize that, okay, this is an old mindset now to, I have to have everything that is in front of me available to me in perfect shape, in the perfect branding, so I can pursue my desires. This is going to actually make you realize you don't need all that. You just have enough. Everything is enough for you to pursue your heart's desire. That's why you're going to actually walk away, steer away from that thought, okay? The Six of Swords is like, instead of stressing out what is not there, just go ahead to a calmer mindset and just start executing your wishes and desires there. The Seven of Wands is a conflict that you're having in your mind. Maybe there's an opposition. Somebody might be opposing, or maybe a group of people are telling you not to do this. That's why I feel like maybe you're pausing on your tracks when you follow your passion. Ace of Swords tells me that if you think through it, if you really put your mind to it, you're going to find an answer. You're going to find a solution. That's why I said, like, you're going to find an offering. Okay, this is what I can do in order to make it move forward. Son of Cups is your Knight of Cups energy, artistic, introspective. Like all the Cups family, this is actually an artistic expression necessary here. Is this actually calling for that? Another thing I feel here, this one is you're going to find, like I said, you're going to offer something. The thought is going to come and you're going to offer it. This means I feel that is going to, because from Page to Knight, that's going to really elevate you. Okay. So when you recognize, oh, okay, I can actually make this happen with what is available to me. I don't need to stress out that much. The doors are opening easily. That is going to really immediately elevate your position in what you're pursuing, okay? I'm like feeling this might be, some of you might be actually pursuing some like a retirement idea or a relationship, but inner conflict, even though you're having some victory moments, inner conflict might be stopping you on your tracks. I feel like you're finding a way to really, Ace of Swords is the beginning of a conversation. Start a self-conversation first and convince yourself first that you're worthy and it's available to you, okay? And when you do that, upgrade is immediate. That you see, oh, okay, you see, I have proof that I can make this thing happen. Let's see, we have Poe. This is This is the oracle. Number 7 is a lucky number. Also, it symbolizes knowledge. Poe is coming from Edgar Allan Poe. It says time for change, to learn something new, with the 8 of Pentacles aligning, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So like I said in the beginning, coding, I said, I know it's a really complicated thing, but it doesn't have to be that. I feel like some of you might even don't know how the technology in your hand, the gadgets in your hand can be further used for your own highest benefit. And that's why the witch comes in with all the tools available in her hand. Maybe if you start exploring, that will give you the resources that will show you how to use them any further. Okay, let's see what else we have here. This is your intuitive life coaching. Judgment. You're being asked to let go of all judgments and forgive those who judge you. This is about the people. This is also about your own judgments against the things, like I said, not seeing the potential that is there, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to leave more videos on the screen. Go ahead and click on them. And if you would like to see more of these, go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe. And I wish you all a magical day. Bye.